आज
Today,
बाबा की याद में
Baba's remembrance,
सभी का याद और प्यार लेते हुए
I took everybody's love and remembrance.
जब बाबा ने
Baba,
वतन में आह्वान किया,
when
बुलाया
Baba called me
भोग
in
लगाने
the
के
Sashi
निमित्त,
region in order to offer
मैं
Bhog,
वतन में पहुंची
when I got to the Sashi region,
तो बाबा तो सदा की तरह
Baba, as always,
स्नेह
there was
और
love,
शक्ति भरी दृष्टि से
was
हम सभी का आह्वान करते हुए
invoking us with
दृष्टि से मुलाकात
drishti of a lot of love and lot of shakti, the power. And Baba through
हम सभी
drishti
बच्चों को बहुत ही लाइट की किरणें, माइट की किरणें, प्यार की किरणें
was
ऐसे देते हुए जैसे
giving us the rays
सभी को
of love, the rays of might, light,
हम सभी को
might,
भरपूर भी कर रहे थे।
and love, and was fulfilling us,
जब बाबा ने
was filling us.
सभी को दृष्टि दी, फिर उसके बाद
So Baba, after giving everyone drishti,
हमने दृष्टि की लेन देन की,
so we exchanged drishti.
तो बाबा ने फिर मैंने कहा बाबा आज शांतिवन से,
So I said to Baba, I come from Shantivan,
शांतिवन के और सारे विश्व के परिवार की तरफ से,
and on behalf of the Shantivan family and the world family, I brought this Bhog
मुस्कुराते
for you. And Baba was smiling,
दृष्टि देते भोग को और भोग स्वीकार किया।
accepted Bhog through very beautiful drishti. And after
जैसे बाबा फिर भी हम सभी को
even
दृष्टि के द्वारा
accepting the Bhog, Baba continued.
समाये हुए रहना और मग्न रहना,
Baba continued to share with his drishti as if he was teaching us experience. That was the experience that how we should be merged in Baba's drishti.
हर बच्चे को
Baba
सदा ही उसके हर बच्चे की संपन्न और संपूर्ण स्थिति को कोई देखते हैं।
Baba always sees every child's complete and perfect form.
स्थिति है या पुरुषार्थ है, वो कभी भी वो बाबा की दृष्टि में नहीं होता।
Baba doesn't look at our current effort or current state.
संपूर्ण और संपन्न।
Baba always sees us in our perfect and complete form.
कहने लगे,
Baba then was smiling and said that all of you, with lot of love, are making effort to become complete and perfect. There's not even one child who is not making this effort. So Baba asked, do you think that through the effort you're making, you will become complete and perfect? How many of you think that the current effort that you're making, you'll become complete and perfect? How many of you think? Please raise your hand. So if not us, then who will do it? So Baba said,
हाँ नहीं। तो बाबा ने कहा कि देखो, हर कदम आप आगे बढ़ाते हैं।
so every step you take in terms of making effort, Baba takes so many steps in front. So to the extent that we have that you have zeal and enthusiasm and determination and courage. So enthusiasm, determination and courage. So Baba, whatever extent is our percentage of these three things, Baba takes even further steps to make us complete and perfect. He gives us that cooperation. So Baba often says, you take one step of courage, and there will be 10 steps from Baba's side, or even 1,000 times. Baba will come and help you. So let there be that courage and that determination and zeal and enthusiasm. So you take one step and Baba takes 10 steps, so then the percentage increases of your effort. So let there be that aim and that love to become complete and perfect. And always remember that every step I take, how much support, how much cooperation is Baba's. Sometimes there's this question mark and the zeal and enthusiasm comes down, whether or not I'll become complete or perfect. I've come late. So this thought will not come. If I remember that I just have to take one step of courage, and Baba comes and helps us many times. So if I remember this, then there will be constant love and enthusiasm, rather zeal and enthusiasm, and there would never be sadness or hopelessness. So some children are some children are in front of as in on the stage, whether they are in certain department or certain service they are doing. So some souls are very true servers, but they're very incognito. But wherever you are, so because of the love for Baba and that you have surrendered your life, wherever you are and however incognito you are, so never have this thought that nobody knows me, nobody asks about to me. Well, I have been surrendered for 30 years, 40 years, and nobody even knows my name. But let there be no thoughts like that. So Baba said, don't forget ever that I am always in front of Baba, in Baba's Srishti. Never ever think I'm not. So Baba, you are in front of Baba, but you'll also experience, it's okay, maybe I'm not famous. I'm not famous in the family. I'm not known in the family. I may not be head of the department, but I am in Baba's Srishti. And Baba always sees me in my complete and perfect form. So Baba especially for the Shantivan Nivasis, Baba was congratulating them for whatever service they were offering or the effort you were service you're performing or the effort you're making. And whoever comes here are very pleased with the service you are doing. So I also mentioned that there are many instrument souls, the service, and the name we have, the term is NCCC, but all of us are instruments. Many have come. And so how to do the world service and also how to make ourselves complete. So these are things we've been discussing. So everybody is a responsible soul. This is what Baba was saying. Some have responsibility of looking after a center. Some have to look after the countries. And the RCs, they're looking after the region. So Baba is not saying how much responsibility you have. That's what you need to look at. But Baba looks at two things, that how many of you are remaining light. So there's okay, I'm responsible, but there is no burden. But remembering that Karan Karavanhar is Baba, the one who gets done is Baba. Okay, I may be the instrument, but it's Baba who's making me do it. So Baba, everybody is Baba's children. So to stay very light and to remember that Karan Karavanhar and the power that comes with remembering who is the Karan Karavanhar. And let there be that spiritual light in everybody's faces. So let there be lightness internally, but let there be that light, the spiritual light, sparkling through all your faces. So NC, CCs, or whoever else is here. So Baba was giving love and remembrance. Baba said you have kept an aim, you must have kept a certain theme. And of course you'll be exchanging as per that. But Baba's blessing for every child, all the children is to be light and let there be that sparkle of spiritual light from each one's faces. So we have to reveal. So we have to reveal Baba, the Karan Karavanhar. So when the spiritual rays emerge from your faces, whose rays are there? So your face may wilt or get tired, but when there's that sparkle, who will be revealed? It will be Baba. So we don't need to make any announcements or to advertise to reveal Baba, but each one's face will be the biggest advertisement or the biggest means to bring glory or revelation. So the Karan Karavanhar, Baba's rays, should be visible from your faces. So wherever you are, people should be able to feel that these rays are coming. So these are two things, or two blessings, especially that Baba gave us. So Baba gave to all the brothers and sisters for meeting. And after that, Baba said, Baba loves everyone, that you'll experience more love to the extent that you'll stay in remembrance. Baba loves everyone equally. Baba doesn't love one more than the other, but some experience more and some don't. Why? So it's looking at some people, you feel that they're living based on love, and some, when you look at it, they will think that where is Baba? Baba doesn't come anymore. So there's that meeting of love and remembrance. The more we remember Baba with a lot of love, then we also experience that Baba is remembering us with love. So Baba saying these things give lot of beautiful drishti and showering us with blessings, but also love and remembrance for everyone. And then I came back to the corporeal world. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. आज सतगुरुवार के दिन आप सबकी याद लेके on the day of the Sadguru, carrying everyone's loving remembrances as I reached the subtle region, आज बहुत से भाई बहनें बैठी हुई थी. I saw many sisters and brothers already sitting there in the form of a class and they were waiting for Baba to come.
कुछ सेकंड तक तो बहुत सुंदर, पावरफुल और बच्चों की आंखों से
It was a very beautiful and powerful scene, and the eyes of the children were moist,
दिखाई दे रहा था.
and it was visible that they were very enthusiastic.
दिखाई दी.
So after a few seconds, Baba appeared from a distance, and as he came closer,
तो बाबा ने आते ही सब बच्चों को
and as soon as he came closer,
दृष्टि दी.
he started giving everyone very loving drishti.
तो बाबा के हाथ में 3 प्रकार के फूल थे.
There were 3 varieties of flowers in Baba's hand. So the children were taking drishti from Baba,
फूलों को भी देख.
and they were also looking at these 3 varieties of flowers.
बाबा ने कहा,
After a while, Baba said,
आज बाप कहाँ चक्कर लगाने गए?
"Child, do you know where Baba went on tour today?" So the children they smiled and said,
जरूर सभी सेंटर्स.
"Baba must definitely have gone to all the centers."
बाबा मुस्कुरा रहे थे. तो बाबा ने वो तीनों फूल
Baba smiled sweetly.
तो पहला
He
ऐसा
kept a 3 variety of flowers before the children.
उसकी पंखुड़ियाँ मीन्स उसके पत्ते जो थे वो बहुत बड़े बड़े होते जा रहे थे.
The first flower,
वो फिर बड़े होते ही
we saw that the leaves were enlarging.
और झुकने के बाद नीचे गिर गए.
They were becoming much larger, and they just drooped and fell off.
उस फूल से फाउंटेन की तरह लाइट निकल रही थी.
From the second flower, it was as though a fountain of light was emerging.
तो बहुत सुंदर सुंदर.
And as the rays of this light from the fountain spread out, they were creating different designs that was looking beautiful. Then Baba showed us the 3rd flower. There was beautiful light in the center of that 3rd flower.
लाइट थी और उस लाइट से जो पत्तियां थी फूल की, हर पत्ती के ऊपर बहुत सुंदर ब्लेसिंग्स,
very beautiful blessings were written on each petal.
की लाइट निकलती ही
This flower too was spreading out light,
बहुत सुंदर.
spreading light all around and creating a beautiful atmosphere.
तो बाबा ने कहा,
So Baba then said,
बाप जो है विश्व का भ्रमण के लिए गए थे.
Baba had gone on a tour of the world.
मनुष्य आत्माएं क्या कर रही हैं?
Baba saw what human beings are doing.
प्लान बनाते
They are making a lot of plans.
और इतने बड़े बड़े प्लान करते जा रहे हैं.
They continue to
उन प्लान्स के
create these big plans,
चारों तरफ डिस्ट्रक्शन.
but their plans are just leading to destruction, fear and chaos,
क्योंकि उनके सामने पावर नहीं है.
because they don't have power,
कंसंट्रेशन और लक्ष्य नहीं.
they don't have focus, concentration or an aim.
दूसरी तरफ साइंटिस्ट भी बहुत कुछ कर रहे
On
हैं.
one hand, the scientists are doing a lot.
से भी बहुत निर्माण हो रहा है.
And there's a lot of new creation happening through those scientists.
कर रहे हैं.
They're doing a lot for the new world, in fact. However, they too are not able to understand what are we doing, how much are we doing, and how much benefit is all of this going to bring, and how much loss will be incurred.
जो एडवांस पार्टी वाले हैं,
The 3rd direction,
से कैसा अपना परिवर्तन का कार्य.
Baba was looking at the advanced party souls and looking at how much how far their task of bringing about transformation is taking place. Baba was then looking at his Brahmin children. He was looking at the non-BK children.
बहुत प्लान बनाते रहते।
Baba sees that his children
प्लान के अंदर
are also making a lot of plans, but sometimes these plans don't have a lot of power, but there's a lot of expansion in those plans.
कि इसके लिए बच्चों को क्या करना है?
So what do the children need to do?
पहला फ्लावर दिखाया है ना?
Baba had shown us the first flower.
लाइट थी, तो बाबा ने फिर वो फ्लावर
So once again Baba showed us the first flower.
की लाइट थी, उसके ऊपर लिखा हुआ था।
In the center of the flower, in light, was written concentration.
बच्चों के अंदर फैलाव ज्यादा है।
So sometimes the Brahmin children also have a lot of expansion,
कभी कम attention,
and they pay a little less attention to concentration.
कभी उधर करते हैं।
So they spread themselves here and there. They have a good aim to reveal the Father,
लेकिन उसके साथ साथ
but along with that,
वो स्थिति
they have to stabilize themselves in their original stage
विशेष ध्यान
and pay special attention to concentration.
वही फ्लावर जिसके बीच में लाइट थी, बच्चों को सबको ऐसे दिखाया।
Baba then again showed the children that flower. Each one receives that flower,
हर बच्चे के हाथ में
and as soon as each child takes hold of the flower,
स्थिति और
they all become stabilized in their original stage, in a stable stage, and the more stable and focused they are,
वैसी मूवमेंट होती, वैसे
the leaves, the petals start moving very gently.
स्टेबल थे।
And some of those leaves were very stable, some were fluctuating, moving up and down,
घूमने लगते थे।
and some of those leaves were rotating.
अभी बच्चों को समय अनुसार
So Baba continued saying, according to the present time,
स्वयं पर ही ध्यान
the children have to pay attention to themselves,
को स्टेबल करना है,
stabilize the self in your original stage,
एकाग्रता के ऊपर विशेष ध्यान
pay special attention to being focused, being concentrated.
बहुत ऐसे उतराव चढ़ाव आ रहे हैं।
There's a lot of upheaval happening in the world,
चढ़ाव जो है ये एकाग्रता के ऊपर भी असर
and this does leave an impact on your stable stage, on your concentration. So the external situations are going to increase, but you children have to stabilize yourself in your original stage and pay good attention to being focused, being concentrated. Once again, Baba gave everyone drishti.
कि बाबा सब बच्चों के सामने खड़े हैं,
Baba was standing before all the children, giving drishti and sharing blessings as well. And along with the blessings, it was as though Baba was filling the children up. I then offered Bhog to Baba. Baba shared loving remembrances for everyone.
उनके निमित्त भी याद प्यार दिया। अच्छा,
I then returned. Om Shanti.